I just woke up about 15 minutes ago from a dream that I wanted to share about because it had a very profound feeling to it, and I was going to write about it on my Facebook page, but I thought it might be easier to just vlog about it. It was me sitting on a hill outside where there's a lot of things going on, a lot of people and animals, and Eckhart Tolle was next to me. We kind of were looking down into the valley below and there all the activity, and it felt really good to be sitting next to him because there was a great stillness and presence, and he had, in the dream, apparently had been staying in my home for a while, so he was familiar with my life and what it looked like. And these camels were going around with people on them, and I know that was a reference to this game I play called Civilization Revolution, which is about the history of humanity pretty much. And then there was a little beaver sticking out of a hole in the ground, and in reality beavers aren't a burrowing animal, but I think this was in reference to my interest in the film The Beaver. I haven't seen it, I don't even know if it's out yet, with Mel Gibson. But I was interested in it because it seems like it's about somebody who is feeling desperate in life and trying to come back to their joy. And I reached into this bag that I had in front of Eckhart. Oh, and I got the message that these things around me were just distractions, and the people talking and everything like that, the animals. But in this bag, I think I pulled out a joint, and I don't smoke pot, but I have before and know what it's like, and so it reached, when I smoked it in the dream, I felt like it helped me tune into what I wanted to ask him about, but it also made me very distracted and afraid, hard to focus. I kept looking around me at other things, some people sitting nearby and things like that, and I was having a hard time looking right in his face. And he seemed ready to, you know, as usual, as he often does, just be present and respond authentically to whatever I wanted to share. But I had a hard time getting it out. So finally I said to him, you know, as you know, because he had been staying at my house, I'm able to work from home, and I feel grateful for that, and it doesn't take much of my time. But if in the future I'm not able to do that anymore, if something goes wrong and my business does not succeed in the future, if it fails, if, you know, when something like that would happen, then I feel because I'm so sensitive it would be hard to go back to traditional work, and, you know, I have the, you know, nervousness. And then he interrupts me, which isn't something he tends to do when I watch him in videos. He doesn't tend to interrupt people. But he just goes, if, question mark, when, what for, how far down the road do you want to go? And I instantly got it. You know, how far out do you want to go, I think is how he phrased that last part. If, when, what for, how far out do you want to go? And I just got it. And I woke up, and there was a stillness in my mind that stayed with me from the dream, because I've been dealing with an advertising company having some problems promoting a website, and that's been going on for a week and a half now. And I think that was the root of me thinking into the future and being afraid and so forth. But it was so cool, I thought, you know, it's hard to access somebody like that directly, and so it's really cool to be able to access that kind of an experience through the unconscious mind, and for it to have a visceral and mental effect that was calming. It was really cool. So I thought I could in part preserve that experience by talking about it within 15 minutes of it happening, and share that with anyone else who can relate to that as well. Thanks.